Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Izzy Walks on Cloud. And this is episode number 4 of the blooming season. And today, this episode is about moving the body and fueling the body. First, let's do a quick recap. Weather is still a little cookie. And I celebrated one of my closest friends' departure. She is moving to a different coast for work, military. So we went out and had a wonderful girls' night out with her. Body movement and fueling the body. I think it's something that we all kind of at one point put a lot of energy into, whether we want to lose weight or just feel better about ourselves. As I evolve in my blooming journey, aka self glow up, the one thing I look for when it comes to keeping my body active and moving, it's workouts that inspire me. The last thing I want is for my fitness routines to feel like a chore or like a job or like something that more like punishment. I am naturally a runner. I run one marathon and a couple of half marathons. And as an introvert, I completely enjoy running. It's very comfortable for me. And although it's great for weight loss and cardio, it's not the best for building muscle. So, two of my girlfriends recently recommended Orange Theory. When I say recently, it's like 2 months ago. They speak very highly of it. So, I gave it a try and I absolutely loved it. I like that you get there and the workouts are already decided for you. So you get in, get that shit done, and get out. There is people, so it's enough for me to be pushed to socialize a little bit, but not enough to overstimulate me. It is focused on cardio, high intensity, but it does offer some weight training. And I do still practice yoga, which is great for those days that I need to stretch and to maintain a level of flexibility. I did try CrossFit, which I used to do CrossFit in my late 20s and early 30s, and I loved it. I was obsessed with it. But the gym here that I tried, the community there is already established, and they were pretty ahead of their CrossFit journey. And I'm starting from zero again. So it was a little bit discouraging for me to go there. I felt like I dreaded every time that I had to go. Now, they were super sweet to me and super welcoming and very like patient with me. But it just didn't align with me at the moment. Again, I think the main goal for when it comes to workouts is finding something that you enjoy. And as I continue to go into the year, that's my goal is to remain finding activities that I like and that I'm excited to go to. Topic is fueling the body, aka eating. So I'm one of those people that loves to eat that it's the center focus of my life. So this season I really focus on eating my skincare and focusing on foods that promote anti-inflammatory properties and gut health, along with making sure that I was eating the right foods that were gonna give me the energy to um, complete the fitness routines that I was kind of making my goal. The one thing I learned during my running journey is that you can't expect your body to perform at levels that are really impressive if you're not feeding it the right things. Because I enjoy high intensity workouts, I have made it my mission to learn how to properly eat, like to not be scared of carbs. During my menstrual cycle, I allow myself to kind of be a little bit more free with what I want to eat. And I learned about psychosyncing through one of the podcasts that I listened to slash YouTuber. Her podcast used to be just Glow with It, but she recently changed her name to See You on Sunday, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I cannot remember. But she talks a lot about it. And psychosyncing is basically a method that is used to teach you to align your workouts, eating habits, to align them with your monthly cycles. The center of attention is your menstrual, right? Recommend you Google it and do a little bit of research. I think it's extremely helpful, especially if you're in your 30s, over 30s. I think it's helpful for any woman at any age, but for me, it really did change the way I um, fueled my body. So when it comes to eating my skincare, I'm always inspired by my closest friends. I spoke to you guys how I was inspired to try Orange Theory thanks to my two of my girlfriends, Brady and Armadis. Well, when it comes to my skincare routines and good stuff, I always talk about my friend Jenny, and she put me on to sardines. Now, I did grow up on sardines, but I don't think we were eating. I don't think we were eating them out of necessity. This spring, I kind of made it a challenge to eat at least 3 sardines a week. You can see a difference. The more you like eat like and not only sardines but stuff that's beneficial to your skin, and you can research this, Google, Pinterest. I'm always like on Pinterest, even on TikTok. You have some well educated young ladies that will show you or give you ideas on meals and juices that benefit your skin routines. So use social media for the right things, and doing research on how to maintain yourself, self preserve and self care. I think it's like my number one reason why I'm always on social media. So when it comes to food, just like fitness, I'm always learning. I think food is a little bit more sensitive for me just because of how much I love it. And I am an emotional eater, conscious of that. And I just try to give myself grace and be patient. See more of my habits on that. Please feel free to follow me on my social medias. I post there a lot, and I try to post my psycho syncing meal preps. So hopefully that gives you ideas. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'll see you guys the next episode. If you like it, please like and follow. I am very grateful for your time. Till next time.